All right. It is paramount that in BSF farming that you have a steady flow of eggs. And how do you achieve that? Is to have a good population of flies. Like you can see this net here. You can see the nets. They are all filled with eggs. If you have a breakage in flow of eggs, it's also going to affect the general production. So depending on the size of your farm, like this net you see now, I have 6 of this. You are seeing 3 here. I have 3 at the other location that I usually use for my video. So it is paramount that you have a continuous flow of eggs because this is the nucleus of the farm. Your pupa may fail, your larva may fail, your hatchlings may fail, you may have problem in your pond, have feeding problem, but whatever you do, make sure that your nets are always filled with flies. Make sure your nets are always filled with flies. Else, you have an issue. When people call me to build farms for them, the first question I ask is, do you have a structure that you want to convert to a maggot farm? Some people say yes, some people say no. Because what I center on is the insectarium, making sure that the insectarium is well built and well stocked. And when I build farm for some people, I study the environment, I see that whatever we have brought is not going to sustain this farm because of careless practices, or the people are not so sure of themselves yet. I tell them, okay, within this period, I'm going to bring another set of stock for you so that you can load in your cage. Why? Because should that fly net fail, the farm has failed. Some people say, we'll buy neonates from people and raise, and it will not work. It's not economical, it's not sustainable. It is better you have flies and sell eggs than you are thinking of just selling larva without raising flies, raising neonates from other people. It will not work. The best way to make sure that your setting is always okay is, one, have a proper insectarium built. You can manage every other aspect, but this aspect is not something you manage. Have a proper insectarium built. 2, make sure that there's a continuous flow of pupa into your nets, so that before your egg production drops out totally, another set of flies are out and sustenance is there. 3, protect your farm from predators, anything that will disturb your farm. Like in some places, there are some birds that I see. I know this will not work. I know it will not work. So the kind of insectarium that I put there is different. There are some places, lizards don't actually have access to these flies in this kind of net. They don't really have issues. But rats are a major concern. Birds are major concern. So make sure that your insectarium is properly built. Make sure there's a continuous flow of pupa into the fly nets. Make sure that your attractant, I'll talk about attractant in another video. Make sure that your attractant is okay. Make sure your attractant is okay. Make sure your attractant is good. Then always make sure you harvest your eggs from your egg collectors on time. This is what I mean by egg collector. Leaving this on top your attractant is going to make your attractant run out fast. Some people say they change attractant every month. I don't do that. I think I change my own twice or thrice a year. Depends on how careful I am. If you're not careful, it's going to be every month. And it's not very nice. The eggs you're supposed to be raising in your hatchery is now falling into your attractant. It's not very nice. Doesn't make much sense. So make sure your practices in your insectarium are top notch. And with that, you are good to go.